With Tesla FSD scaling rapidly, Robotaxis scaling rapidly, and almost amazingly surprising all the so-called experts who thought that Tesla needed LiDAR and radar and every other sensor under the planet, and that Tesla was doing it wrong and literally every other company trying to solve autonomy was doing it right, despite Elon Musk's warnings to the contrary. At this point, we no longer need to speculate as to whether or not Tesla's vision-only approach to autonomy will work. We're seeing it with our own vision system. Yet still today, many of the so-called experts, remembering that expert is a pejorative term, are still in complete denial about what Tesla's accomplished and where things go from here. There's been a single note published from a Wall Street analyst covering Tesla stock since they first launched their Robotaxi service just over 2 months ago in Austin, then expanded again, then launched in California and have expanded again. So many expansions, I'm losing track. Only one note from an analyst who seems to understand what Tesla's done a little bit. The rest, tumbleweeds. I'll add that all of Tesla's so-called competition when it comes to autonomy today is still pursuing a multi-sensor, burdensome, slow, and embarrassingly awkward strategy that will not scale rapidly or widely. And even if there was a magic button where they could suddenly magically scale rapidly, they'd still have a massive cost disadvantage. In other words, the penny still hasn't dropped, at least not publicly. I mean, privately, I'm sure these companies are now shitting themselves going, holy fuck, vision actually works, we're fucked. Elon was right when he said anyone using LiDAR is doomed in, 6 years ago in 2018, I think it was. I'm losing track, bro. So I'm sure privately these companies are panic-stricken, freaking out, urgently attempting to pivot to vision only. But good luck with that. If you don't have the data, the necessary data to train vision, you're not going to get the capability Tesla has. Hence why today companies that didn't have the data were using a crutch like LiDAR.